Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, June 5th, 2017. Looking at the fire potential impacts for the next few days, we are looking at some isolated showers and thunderstorms in eastern Idaho and Utah and Wyoming this afternoon. And then we will see south winds increase closer to the middle part of this week over Nevada, shifting further east to Utah and the Arizona Strip on Thursday. And combined with those gusty winds, we will see some lower relative humidities. By the end of the week, we will see some gusty winds with cooler and wet weather returning to the northern third of the Great Basin. Over the past 24 hours, there's been a bit of precipitation across the north, though accumulation has been quite light. Of more interest is the lightning. You can see there's been quite a bit of lightning across portions of Idaho and far northern Nevada and Utah and portions of Wyoming over the past 24 hours. As we're getting closer into fire season, you can see that fires are beginning to pick up. We've had 15 new initial attack fires, and there are 90 ongoing fires with 12 prescribed fires across the Great Basin. So things are definitely starting to pick up. Looking at precipitation across over the past 7 days, there's been a fair amount over southeastern Utah and again across portions of Wyoming. And looking further back at 30 days, much of the Great Basin has received precipitation over the area, though far southern Nevada has been quite dry. With warmer temperatures, ERCs are on the rise, with most ERCs across the north trending upwards over the past 3 days. As you would expect with the warmer weather across the south, ERCs are the highest across the southern part of the area. Live fuel moistures are close to normal across the Great Basin. You can see the stations in Idaho and Utah are above normal for this time of year, while the station displayed in Nevada is below normal, although that is approaching normal levels. The water vapor satellite this morning shows some clouds over the northwestern part of Nevada and a clear day across much of Utah. This system off over the Pacific will impact the Great Basin later this week. Looking at the upper level pattern for today, you can see some dry air in place across portions of the southwestern part of the area, and we are looking at a moderate risk across the southern part of the Great Basin today. Looking in more detail, there is the potential for some gusty winds across the southern part of the Great Basin this afternoon, and some isolated showers and thunderstorms across the higher terrain of eastern Utah. As we move into Tuesday, high pressure will continue to build across the area, with our driest fields across the south. We will continue to see some gusty winds into Tuesday, particularly across the southern part of the Great Basin, and again, another day of showers and thunderstorms is expected across the eastern part of the area. As we move into Wednesday, this Pacific system starts to move into the western United States, and we will see winds begin to increase across western Nevada on Wednesday as that system approaches. We will see some drier air with that, and so on Wednesday those showers and thunderstorms will be much less widespread across eastern Utah. The 3-day precipitation accumulation forecast really doesn't show much over the Great Basin. Really, the only potential is across the UNAs and far eastern Utah. As we move into Thursday, that system begins to move into western Nevada. We will start to see winds continue to increase and shift further east on Thursday as that system moves into the area. And we will continue to see our driest fields across the southern part of the Great Basin. On Friday, that system continues to make its way into the area. We'll see some cooler and wetter weather across northwestern Nevada, western Idaho, and winds will continue to ramp up across southeastern Utah. That system begins to move across the Great Basin on Saturday, bringing a drop in temperatures to the northern part of the area. And that will be the case as well on Sunday as that system moves overhead, bringing a cold front with some showers and thunderstorms to the northern part of the area and cooler temperatures area-wide. Looking at the 7-day precipitation accumulation forecast, you can see that really the northern part of the area will see the bulk of the precipitation over the next 7 days with that cold front that moves through the northern part of the area. Looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for below normal temperatures across the entire Great Basin and below normal precipitation across the entire area. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.